Thank you, Chance. We had a lot of fun on the swings, didn't we? Good morning, everyone. My name is Grace, as you know. And before I get started, I'd like us all to give another round of applause to all the courageous individuals who have spoken or performed this morning, because I'm nervous. Thank you. I am a senior here at Oak Grove, and this year has been full of a lot of really bittersweet moments for me, because I've been here a really long time. Like, maybe not as long as like Darcy or Carol or Aaron or Krista, but pretty long. Long enough that I can say that I have been an Oak Grove lizard since before we actually had the Oak Grove lizards. And the only thing that involved lizards was us kindergartners running around investigating stumps in search of our scaly blue-bellied friends. In retrospect, those lizards probably weren't our biggest fans, considering they spent their days being picked up and examined by a bunch of, curious 5-year-olds. It's okay. Yeah. But today, I still look outside, and as I go from calculus to Spanish, I still see the kindergartners in the fields looking for lizards, even though the lizard supplying stumps I remember aren't there anymore. So as I look around this vast campus, I see a lot of things that are very different from what I remember as a kid. I used to go home and dump out wood chips. And yeah, they worked their way into their shoes. It's like magic, I don't know. And on the cold winter mornings like this one, the wood chips would actually freeze. And I would slide my way to class from here in the high school, from my mom's classroom to the elementary school. Now we have decomposed granite pathways that allow people with varying ranges of mobility to come and see this beautiful campus really easily. Our lunch line, it used to be outside on a few wooden picnic tables, and our chef, Irmgard, would call everyone honey and sweetheart and ask you how you were doing, and then we'd all go eat outside under these long dark green tents, which would sometimes leak during the rain. Now we have an upgraded kitchen, and we have this amazing, gorgeous gazebo that easily fits everyone, and we have outdoor heaters for the cold, rainy weather, which is lovely. We sat at assemblies on these cold metal bleachers, and now we have a beautiful, permanent stone seating that can fit our entire school very comfortably, which is really nice, especially because we have a lot of people that are coming for graduation. I had classes that were in these super teeny tiny little classrooms, and they're much better now because we've actually been able to remodel. So we don't have this giant 5th grade room and this teeny tiny little 3rd grade room. I mean, yes, the kids are small, but they need room. And then there's the air conditioning, which, as you can see, we have 2 now in here. This room actually didn't have air conditioning until my sophomore year. Theater in here during our 7th period was really brutal. But yeah, it was hard. Our teachers would spray us down with hoses so we didn't melt on the hot afternoons of summer. The decks and the patios have been redone, making it far less likely for someone to drop something like a pencil or a bookmark. Yeah, I may have done that a few times, a lot. Yeah, you can still look outside and you see a heron that is just gracefully stalking its way through the grass on those long legs that it has. Or a squirrel sitting on a branch with its tail flickering back and forth. Or a newly hatched ladybug that brings a spot of brilliantly bright yellow to these beautiful spring mornings here. Or a little lizard that's like scampering off through the sunlight off the path. Despite all of these changes that have happened to this school while I've been here, Oak Grove is still my home. And it's just as much of my home now as it was when I was a kid. These changes have greatly improved our school's campus, and they wouldn't have been possible without donations. I wouldn't even be able to attend this beautiful school and still follow my passion in ballet without the generous gift I received as a scholarship throughout my high school career. I am so grateful for all the time that I have gotten to spend in this gorgeous school. I really thank you for it. Your donations make all the difference. They allow us to make needed improvements while maintaining this school's unique essence. They allow students like myself and others to be a part of this community, where they get more than just a college preparatory education, but an education on how to learn, on how to think, on how to question, how to appreciate the nature around us, and how to give back to the world that we all live in. Our goal today is $97,000, which will partially fund the tuition of over 50 current students. You can make this a one-time donation, or you may enroll in our monthly donation program. For instance, if you sign up to have a monthly $84 deducted from your credit card, your annual gift will be $1,000, and you will be a member of the Extraordinary Life Circle of Friends. If you'd like to make an annual gift of $5,000, your monthly donation would be about $416. Whatever you decide to give today, please be generous. We are asking you to consider making a stretch gift. A stretch gift is at the outer edge of what you can comfortably afford. A donation that requires you to possibly reprioritize, or maybe even sacrifice or live a little more modestly. Why are we asking you to make a stretch gift? Because in essence, this is what we ask our staff and our teachers to do. We ask them to commit to Oak Grove with all that they have and to go above and beyond. So, with that said, table hosts, would you please lock the doors and grab anyone who tries to leave? I'm kidding, it's not gonna happen. Please distribute the donation cards to your guests. All right. Once you take it out of the envelope, you will see that one half is for a monthly recurring gift, and the other is for a one-time donation. Does everyone have your cards? Cool. Please fill out your name and the amount you would like to donate. If you want to be an especially awesome human, feel free to fill out the whole card. If your gift exceeds $1,000, please check the box on the bottom that reads, "Please include me in the Oak Grove's Extraordinary Life Circle of Friends." If your donation is cash or a check, simply include it with your pledge card inside the envelope and hand it back to the table host. If you would prefer to use a credit card, please complete the credit card information on the bottom. If you came to this fundraising tea only to realize you'd forgotten your wallet, don't worry, we accept your apology, it'll be okay. You can make the donation later by checking the box that says, "Please contact me," and our head of school, Jody Grass, will be in touch soon. If you have any questions about the process or would like to discuss your donation, the same box can be checked. Thank you all so much for being here. Your time and generosity are greatly appreciated.